Greetings from Washington, D.C. This is Peter Thomas, the General Counsel of NAAOP. I'm so proud to introduce you to Annika Berlin, the 2025 George and Dena Breece Fellow, who's spending 10 weeks this summer with NAAOP in Washington, D.C., learning about orthotics, prosthetics in the context of the broader rehabilitation and disability debate, advocacy, and policy. Annika, welcome.
Thank you so much, Peter. It is an exciting time to be in Washington right now, and it's been such a busy summer. I'm Annika. I am this year's 2025 Dena Breece and George Breece Fellow. And to give you a little intro to my background, I'm coming from New York State, and I went to school at the University of Massachusetts Amherst, where I studied psychology. I also then propelled into working in the manufacturing space within O&P. So I just really want to thank PSYONIC, my employer, the company that makes an advanced bionic hand, for letting me come here and accept this fellowship and learn about O&P policy. I am also a prosthetic user myself, so I have an advanced bionic hand that I control with my muscles, and I've been a prosthetic user for the past 4 years. To give you all a little sense of just how busy we've been here and how busy I've been in my learning so far here through my fellowship, I kicked it off with a lot of research and writing in relation to the current proposed budget reconciliation bill. You might have heard about this. It's currently back and forth, and nothing's hit the president's desk yet, but we are learning about the Medicaid cuts, and I'm really diving into how that would impact the O&P community specifically. I'm also working on researching and writing about the current tariffs issue, where the tariff policy is really volatile right now. It has been in the past 6 months, and we're really trying to learn about how that would impact O&P manufacturers, importers, providers, and the possible protections that exist there. I've also gotten the chance to go on a few really exciting visits, so sprinkled into all of that. I got a chance to go to Iowa to visit Nikki, who is the director of OPGA, and met with a lot of folks from OPGA, so really thankful for that visit. And I recently visited Nate Kapa, the president of NAAOP, in Michigan, and we did really important legislative work there in Michigan. We are also now gearing up for the Congressional Fly-In, which I will pass it off to Peter to tell you a little bit more.
Happy to do so. So most years the NAAOP runs a virtual fly-in where we set up visits and advocate to Congress. This year we're doing our first ever in-person fly-in, where this is really only possible through the partnership with OPGA. NAAOP is hosting an invitation-only fly-in because we have to keep it limited to about 30 people. But ultimately, we will be visiting multiple members of Congress and their staff in late July, and we'll be advocating on behalf of 3 main issues: the O&P Medicare Patient-Centered Care Act, the outcomes research funding through the Department of the Defense, and any Medicaid issues that remain on the table to try to lessen the impact of some of the expected cuts to that program. So Annika is helping with the scheduling and with the organization of that event, and I really feel she's getting a broad experience in O&P policy and advocacy. And now to take us out, Annika is going to talk a little bit more about the So Everybody Can Move campaign, which has been wildly successful and is about to come to California. Annika?
Yeah, I'm happy to. Thank you, Peter. So Everybody Can Move is kicking off in California, which is my now home state. So I'm really excited in these final few weeks, which will be very busy. So lots more to come. But learning more about So Everybody Can Move and how to kick it off in my home state, as well as continuing to learn about the healthcare landscape, the upper limb coding landscape, and continuing to, like Peter said, learn about these Medicaid provisions and the tariff issue. So I'm really grateful for my time here. It has been such an incredible experience, and I've learned so much so far. So I'm so excited to see what's to come.
Well, Annika, keep up the great work. Looking forward to the rest of the summer, and we'll report back to the membership upon Annika's farewell. So thank you so much for your support for the NAAOP Fellowship and for NAAOP. We appreciate it.